Good morning. We'll continue on here, little snippets of the video. Ryan complaining to his followers. He can't do it all. You got to go out there and do it. He wants to just live on his property, be left alone, and that's it. So let's start here.
Please help the ministry is what I'm saying here. Do a little bit of research into this thing and find out, what course of action I could take.
He wants his people to do research now. Research to do on lawyers and things. He can't do it. He just wants to go on this little land that you guys are paying for. He's talking about us ripping you off. He's ripping you off. He's not giving you any videos. And then he also had some there about people who writing to him complaining about what we're doing. A small group that he calls us, because we're not putting videos out against the Roman Catholics or the Mormons or various other groups, Islam or something like that. He's not doing that either. He's not putting anything out. What are you talking about? So I mean, this is what these guys, these guys who get upset, or the small group that were dealing with this guy. He gets up there and he doxes Max Power, lays out his personal information, has no qualms about that, no ethics. This guy is totally unethical, and yet there were guys on YouTube, who had problems with him, but now they're writing to him saying, "I don't know how you can't contact him anymore." We're upset because people are stealing from Patreon, and that this is unethical and stuff like that. No, it's not. No, it's not. He's afraid that when he make his DVDs or USBs, whatever things he's going to call, that people are going to put them on YouTube and stuff like that. If I buy them, I have a right to put them on there and comment on my property now. So if I put it up there, I basically not for monetary purposes, but if he puts a DVD out and I want to comment on it, I'm going to comment on it. I'll play it certainly, where you can hear the words.
I talked to a lawyer the one time about the whole property issue, and he basically said, you're in this weird situation where if I get involved as a lawyer, it's going to end up your fees that you're going to pay me are going to end up kind of negating the worthiness of going after this whole thing. And I don't want to get into that situation where I'm fighting and end up having to lose a lot of money to fight a bunch of stupid nonsense online. I don't want to do that. Yes, I would have a case, but so I need some advice is the whole thing. Any ideas at all?
He needs his cult members to get out there and do what he wants. He wants to. He wants his cult members to do that.
And I need you to help fight for this ministry.
See, it's man enough you have to pay for the ministry. You got to fight for it now because he won't do it. Lazy bum. He's out there doing his little house. He says this earlier. I have to find the part where it says he just wants to live in this little land, this house, and preach the Bible. He's not preaching it to anybody. There's no one out there.
Here to support this ministry. And not just financially. I need your prayers. That's the biggest thing.
He's phony. He doesn't care about prayer, people. He doesn't care one bit about your prayers. This guy has not one ounce of spirituality. He cares about your money. We'll stop here and put this up. But the point is, he says now he's complaining, he doesn't want to pay the lawyer fees. It costs him too much money. It's all about the money, people. It's always about the money with this guy. And he wants to live in his little house. He just wants to go on his little land. He's not bought according, I've heard people say 160 acres, whatever it is, $50,000, over $50,000, $55,000. That's what he wants. And he's deleting people who don't want paying him money, keeping up with the subscriptions. And what's he worried about? And we're stealing because we're showing the YouTube. He's putting up all the videos up quicker than we are. He doesn't seem to be concerned about his own Patreon subscribers. He's putting up YouTube videos on public. Very few Patreon videos are private. They're not. Well, it means that they're not on YouTube. Very few of them. Relatively speaking. And then he has guys writing, so and because he says it just shows we're lost because we're not going against the Roman Catholics and the Mormons and the Muslims and this group and that group. It shows we're lost. We're going against that group. You know, things we're going after this cult member, this guy. Right now, that's the issue. Yeah, when he gets off YouTube, I don't have to deal with him anymore. But he teaches a false gospel, worship salvation, and he attacks the Trinity. And he's the pariah in Christianity. He's the one, the niche, the cult. And that's why he was shocked with the reaction. When you say Jesus Christ is the Father, you've lost all touch with true Christianity. Stop here, put this up. Amen. Thank you.